Hey, yo, what is going on with it once again? Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. The one, the only, of course. Mr. Nintendo Sony Freak 2011, aka Criticism Guy 2009. You guys know the rest of the intro. And before I do begin, like I always do say, definitely check out freaknetwork.com and, of course, RoboNoseStudios.com if any people want a professional channel banner picture design for your channel, etc., etc. You guys know the rest. I will tell you guys, definitely check them out on their website, official website, and their official YouTube page. I'll put a link down below, or you can just Google it yourself. That's that partnership I ever had. So hopefully we can get started right now. So today, and oh my God, today, well, it's not really even today. About a couple days ago, there was an article released on Nintendo Life. And sometimes I usually watch Nintendo of America, Nintendo News. I actually got it from my Nintendo News, and I think Nintendo of UK, because I followed them on Twitter a couple times. So definitely follow them on Twitter if you're not already. And especially if you're a Nintendo fan or fangirl or fanboy, highly recommend you check their stuff out. They bust things out by the hour, literally. So yeah, for Nintendo Life, this was a news article from, let's see, Mitch Vogel, whatever you want to say it. And sorry if my hair's a little bit messed up. I just finished taking a shower and waking up. I still gotta go got 2 more hours before I go to work. So yeah, that's a thing. Plus it's cloudy as hell. It's starting to drizzle a little bit, so it kind of sucks ass. But it makes sense because I do live in the desert out here in Southern Too. It's insane. So yeah, weirdness. Even Masahiro Sakurai, or Sakurai, some people call it Sakurai, struggles to get the amiibo he wants. You think this is a joke? Alright. And this is what the article says. You think this is a joke? Master Hand is left empty-handed. As you may be aware at this point, Nintendo has been doing a relatively below par of job keeping amiibo supplied with various demand. Before I keep continuing on with this, I'll leave the article below if you don't want to hear my commentary in it, or if you just want to hear me read along with it. And you guys can look at the description below. Alright, now we got that out of the way, let's really get it started. Okay. Whether this is an intentional ploy to drive the demand through the stratosphere or just a simple recurring failure to accurately predict the sheer volume of this mass desire and the scarcity of these toys cannot be understated. It's evidently become so bad that Masahiro Sakurai, the director of Super Smash Bros. Series, which was the debut of this Toy to Life initiative, we might add, can't get the amiibo he wants. Wow, that's insane. On Twitter, Sakurai-san wrote a post stating that he popped out for some amiibos. He popped out for some amiibos, but was unable to get the Lucario, Rosalina, and Meta Knight figures. Granted, it's probably not too difficult for Sakurai-san to pull some strings back at Nintendo and to secure himself with these amiibos, but they are certainly a sense of irony in the post. Perhaps this will spur Nintendo to be more on point with keeping stock of these toys up, as it must be rather embarrassing when such well-known members of the business can make a point of highlighting low stocks. Shame, Nintendo. No. Have you been able to get your hands on any of these amiibo? If so, give yourself a pat on the back for getting them even before Sakurai-san could. That's quite impressive. How has your experience with the amiibo been thus far? Have you been having a hard time finding one of these that you wanted? Below offer Steam in the comments below. So yeah, I'll put the link to their Twitter, their Facebook, and Google Plus, and Google Plus One Share. So check that out. And some people are extremely pissed off at this. Others, they're very happy about it. And I'm not going to read any of their comments because, I don't know them. But, that's the way of the internet nowadays. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions on this unfortunate event for Sakurai, however you want to pronounce his name. I feel that in a way, this is kind of effed up. Literally, he's almost one of the presidents and CEOs, or maybe number 10 or number 15, 20, one of the very highly respected people in this big gigantic corporation called Nintendo. Even though you call it that way, it sounds evil, but it sounds badass at the same time. I can't deny that fact. Stating figure. And before I begin, definitely check out this one dude. I actually found him last night on YouTube, right before I went to sleep, because I had to work and I had to like go to work and stuff, which obviously is going to be like 2 hours. Sorry about that. My mind's still like halfway shut out. I will say this. Oh my freaking god! Like, check out this one dude. I think his name is the Active Gamer, and this other girl actually put him up to me on her, which was actually like she gave me information on him. Shout out to the video gamer. She actually told me about this dude, the Active Gamer. Very, very cool ass dude. Highly suggest you subscribe to him. He's got like all Nintendo related stuff on his channel. So if you're solely a Nintendo fan or whatever, definitely check it out. But if not, that's fine too. He's a very well outspoken individual. I think he's got an East Coast Brooklyn accent too. Like, I used to know guys like that, like hell, man, and girls. They were crazy as hell when I was still living in New York too. So very chill, down to earth, cool ass dude. And he's a dad, too, which is wild. Just goes to show you how old my generation's starting to become. It's wild. Getting back to the story. Actually, he likes a lot of 90s cartoon, too. Getting back to the matter at hand. This is really sad on Sakurai's part because, like I said, he owns so much money in cash. It's ridiculous. How in the world is Nintendo not giving him these, like, awesome, badass creative figures? Even though, like, some of them, maybe one or two of them look like they kind of look cheaply produced and may, like, I don't really like the Mr. Game & Watch too much. If they do come out with that, I'm not sure if that one's out or not by the time this video comes out. And the Princess Peach, it's okay, but I feel like it was fakely made too much. Like, they use a lot more cheaper production on that. With other ones, I feel like the fan-made ones, like Pikachu and Link, Donkey Kong, personal favorites of mine, the Zero Suit Samus, a lot of the Fire Emblem characters, I feel like they got a lot more high quality created into those amiibos compared to other ones. Just my own personal opinions, There's that, and then another thing I really wanted to talk about was, what's it called? Besides Sakurai, unfortunately he's not able to get his hands in these things, like, literally. I didn't know he actually, like, drew all this, like, he wasn't in the drawing, like, development part of the company, like, the arts and, like, what's it called, the manufacturers of that part of the, like, the sector of Nintendo, but he was in other developments. He was, like, the game graphic developer, obviously. He's the one that came up with all the moves, all the weapons. He came up with all the stages, all the names of the stages, all the theme songs. He came up with all of that. And you're meaning to tell me right here, right now, he's not able to purchase his own thing, even out in his home country, out in Japan? Like, seriously? I mean, granted, I know Japan in a way. I know it's a little bit tinier than the United States, obviously. So I guess supply and demand works a little bit differently over there. And I guess it does make sense in a way. It feels like it's a small island, but it is its own country. Let's not get it twisted. Not trying to get into more the economic things, like standpoints of this like story, but I will tell you this. I know it's probably expensive as hell living out there. Shout out to any of my people in Japan living out there. They're not my people, but like any like YouTube subscribers that are out there that can understand English or whatever. Like, tell me what it's like over there. Seriously, I've always wanted to go out there. Hopefully one day, before I kick the bucket list, that is one spot I do want to go to. There's actually 10 countries I would really love to go to one day. Like Australia, Italy, Japan, getting back to my old ancestral roots like Puerto Rico and like a lot of other places. But now I'm going off topic. And then the last thing, I'm just going to leave it at this. Like, another thing that's really weird about it is like, I'm surprised he didn't have like no secret stash or like what's it called? Not predetermined, but pre-manufacturing, pre-made like original like beta testing like amiibos, He didn't have like none of his own like crew or none of his own people, none of his posse or whatever, like give a couple like free amiibos to him. Like, really? It was that low in supply and demand that he couldn't even get his own hands on it, literally. It baffles my mind. Where is this all coming from, literally, I have no idea, but Nintendo of America, take notes, seriously, because I know some people, they say about Japan, this has nothing to do with it at all, but like, it's a great, really awesome place for anime and manga's real life and all that. Like, everything else is all fantasy. All your dreams are going to come true. And shout out to my girl, Catfine Jedi, a.k.a. Stephanie. I'm not sub girl over here, but she was one of the first people that actually inspired me to do YouTube videos next to 2 other people. I think she might have been the second or third, I'm not sure. This was way back in 2007, maybe 2008, a long ass time ago. She's a little bit older than me too. I think she's like 30 now. Wow. Time goes by so quick, ladies and gentlemen. It just does. Yeah, she actually said shed it yourself. She actually said it herself that like pretty much Japan is not really like that, you know? It really isn't like that. It's actually just like every other country, just a little bit more expensive. The only two differences is that they're starting to have a little bit more robots, and they're like, of course they got, you know, panty lingerie, like freaking, what's it called? Panty lingerie, like vending machines, and that will never ever happen here. If it happens here in the US, whoa God. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, buddy. There's gonna be a lot of dudes that are gonna be purchasing the hell out of that type of equipment. Not equipment, like material. Should I say material in quotation mark. But that's all I had to say for now. I'll put the link in the article below, like I said earlier. This is a crazy, devastating time for Sakurai, man. I really hope he comes back to making Nintendo like Smash Bros. In another 4 or 5 more years. Who knows? 2 years, which would be even more amazing, but who knows? Peace out once again. Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. So we'll see when I see you guys every day. Have a good night. We'll go out on the world. I'm drinking smoke weed at the same time. Don't take it reckless. And before I begin, I am 26 now. Because you're not going to be seeing this till at least about Friday. It's Thursday morning right now. So happy early birthday to me. And if people want to wish me happy birthday, my Facebook and Twitter is down there. It's Sakurai2012, or Manny Wolverine for my Twitter. And of course my DeviantArt is the same thing as my Twitter, and etc. etc. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective, all that good stuff. And until then, that's done, guys. I will see you when I see you, like I just said already. Peace out, stay tuned, more videos coming soon. Late and goodbye, brand new videos on this channel every single day. Take it easy, people. I'm out like sauerkraut. You guys stay safe, be easy, and of course, I will see you guys around. Take it easy, goodbye, and catch you guys in the next few future content videos.